Tired of your SEO feeling like a shot in the dark? Are you wondering why your competitors seem to effortlessly climb the rankings while you're stuck fighting for scraps? You do the research. You find a keyword with decent volume and low difficulty. You pour hours, maybe even days, into crafting the perfect piece of content, only to see it languish on page 3. It's frustrating, and honestly, it's a massive waste of resources. Here's the hard truth. If your entire SEO strategy is built on chasing individual keywords, you're playing a game you can no longer win. It's an outdated model that leaves you constantly guessing and always one step behind. The secret isn't finding one magic keyword. The secret is understanding the entire strategic map your competitors are using to win, and building such deep topical authority that search engines have no choice but to recognize you as the expert. That's what we're breaking down today. Stick with me, and I'll show you how to stop guessing and start dominating. So, why is that old keyword chasing model officially broken? Because it gives you strategic tunnel vision. Think of a single keyword like one tree. For years, SEOs have obsessed over how to capture that one tree. But your competitors who are consistently outranking you, they aren't just looking at the tree, they're cultivating the entire forest. They understand that modern SEO isn't about winning an isolated search query. It's about owning the entire conversation around a topic. And this is exactly what Google wants to see. This ties directly into Google's relentless focus on EAT, expertise, authoritativeness, and trustworthiness. Their algorithm has evolved. It's no longer a simple machine that just matches words on a page. It's an engine designed to identify and reward genuine authorities. Simply repeating a keyword doesn't prove expertise. It just proves you know how to copy and paste. To win now, you have to prove you deserve that top spot by demonstrating deep, comprehensive knowledge. Anything less is just adding to the noise. So how do you stop adding to the noise and start building that strategic forest we talked about? The answer is a military-grade approach to SEO, competitive intelligence. Now, this isn't just peeking at a competitor's keyword list. That's surface-level stuff. True competitive intelligence is about systematically deconstructing their entire online strategy to find actionable insights and exploit their weaknesses. This is where the game truly changes. With the right intel, you can instantly identify critical keyword gaps, the valuable terms they're ranking for that you've completely missed. You can reverse engineer their link building strategy, giving you a literal roadmap of the authoritative sites you need to target. Most importantly, you can decipher which content formats and topics truly resonate with your shared audience by seeing what already works for them. You stop guessing what might work, and you start operating with a blueprint of what already does. It's the difference between fighting blind and having the enemy's battle plans in your hands. Okay, so you have their battle plans. Now it's time to find the opening. This is where that competitive intelligence becomes your primary weapon for identifying and exploiting content gaps. A content gap isn't just a keyword they forgot to target. Think of it as a weakness in their armor. It's the unanswered question in their how-to guide, the outdated statistics in their case study, or the complex topic they only explained at a beginner's level. Your competitor's content shows you not only what works, but also everything they've failed to fully deliver. This gives you the opening to provide a new angle or a unique perspective they completely ignored. And here's the critical part. Every time you purposefully fill one of these gaps with superior content, you send a powerful signal to search engines. You're not just creating more noise, you are deliberately building a more comprehensive resource than your competition. This is the core of building true topical authority. You become the definitive, most helpful answer in your niche. So when you systematically find and fill those content gaps, you're not just stealing a few rankings, you're building something far more powerful and permanent. Topical authority. This is the end game. Topical authority is when you prove to both users and search engines that you are the comprehensive, go-to resource for an entire subject. You're not just a single web page. You are the entire library. When you achieve this, users trust you, and Google has no choice but to reward you with stable, high-level rankings across the board. The process is a strategic cycle. First, you map your territory, identify your core topics, and use competitive intel to uncover all the related subtopics and questions your audience has. This is your content blueprint. Next, you build your content fortress. Create high-quality, interconnected resources that cover that territory, consistently linking them together to show a deep web of expertise. Finally, you defend and expand. Monitor your performance, watch for new gaps to emerge, and continuo. Usefully reinforce your position. This is how you build an unshakable foundation of SEO dominance. All this talk of competitive intelligence, content gaps, and topical authority sounds like a lot of painstaking manual work, right? It used to be. But this is where you get your unfair advantage. This is SERPrecon. Instead of spending hours manually picking apart the search results, your reconnaissance starts here. You enter a query, and SERPrecon gives you the entire battlefield overview. Instantly, you see the top 10 ranking sites, along with their key metrics and our proprietary SERPrecon score. You know immediately who the real players are. But we go deeper. We use natural language processing to extract the most important keywords and entities directly from the top-ranking content. This isn't guesswork. This is the literal language Google is rewarding. Now, here's where the recon becomes your attack plan. You plug in your URL, and we put it head-to-head with the winners, instantly highlighting the critical NLP keyword gaps that are holding your content back. And we don't just show you the problem, we hand you the solution. SERPrecon provides intelligent outline suggestions to build a more comprehensive article. It generates data-driven title tag ideas based on what's already winning. It even shows you existing search features like people also ask that you can capture. Of course, you get all the critical data, target word counts, spam scores, and page speed insights, all in one command center. SERPrecon turns hours of guesswork into minutes of precise, actionable strategy. It's the edge you need to finally decode the competitive landscape and dominate your niche. So let's bring it all home. The days of throwing content at the wall and hoping it sticks are over. True, sustainable SEO success no longer comes from guessing the right keyword. It comes from having superior intelligence. It comes from systematically building your authority until you become the undeniable expert in your space. This is the modern playbook for winning. You've seen the strategy and you've seen the tool that turns that strategy into action. Now it's your turn. It's time to stop guessing and start knowing exactly what it takes to win. Click the link below this video to start your free trial of SERPrecon right now. Get the competitive insights, identify the content gaps, and build the authority you need to outrank and outmaneuver your competition. Stop chasing and start dominating.